to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge.
Oh, wow.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row and close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Stolen by Waiters. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Morrow. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And no good trying to... So we've reached the end of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie John, it was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and also 3 steals. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Ibaka the pass to Adams. Fade away. Can't get it to go.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Roberson's checked in.
Andre Roberson.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Harkless. To the paint. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Adams. And he gets it back.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 3 in the foul line in this game.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams, and it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Aminu with a screen from McCollum. The dish to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Here's Plumlee. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Plumlee's got 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that. And their 31-21 in-conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Some timeout call here. The first for Portland.
You know, it's interesting. It really has been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Plumlee. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin, I briefly chatted with the head athletic trainer for the Portland Trailblazers. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
Man, he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best. And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home, they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
Plumlee.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Roberson. Here's Kanter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kanter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's McCollum. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Here's Crabbe. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Crabbe's got his first points of the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Portland ended up winning the Northwest Division last season, guys. The rest of the division wasn't at their best, but nevertheless, I think Portland was really happy to walk away with that division title.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Noah Vonleh, and it's Henderson for Damian Lillard. Now, here is Foy. He's guarded by McCollum. Singler, no good. And for the Blazers last year, that division win would be their first in the Northwest. They had won divisions before, but very kind of surprisingly, not since the Northwest came about in 2004.
Yeah, that's a great point, but it doesn't matter how ugly the rest of the division was. A division win is still just that. Portland might have been the only team from the Northwest to make the postseason, but they earned the division title by winning the games they needed.
There's a screen. Foy dishes to Singler. Fades and shoots. Good. Singler's got 4 this quarter. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the basket by McCollum.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Durant. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Henderson kicks to Leonard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Canner, high post, wants to get it to Foy and does. Misses from short range.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Cantor over to help. Henderson passes to Leonard. From deep three-point range, shot is off. Look at that, fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Trailblazers trail by 11. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Thunder shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Waiters dishes to Ibaka. A baseline J, and good on the basket.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
It's stolen by Ibaka. 4-on-1, and they're running. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And that one's good by Henderson.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook from about 19 feet. Another miss by Westbrook. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Henderson. And Durant sends it back. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. He dishes it to Durant. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Ibaka. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the middle, here's Harkless, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Myers Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. And what a beautiful way to polish off that